It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's a matchup of David and Goliath between the New York Mets and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. Ralph Garrett, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Peter Alonso is on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Next up from New York, Peter Alonso. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
2-0's the count.
Nimmo gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Now to the plate, Robinson Cano.
Let's go, Binghamton. Let's go.
From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Michael Conforto is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 2 out with the man at first.
Come on now, let's go.
Pulled toward right center field. Foss will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Into the box now, Abe Wilson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Stepping up to the plate, Giovanni Mateo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Jim McCallum, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
2-0.
Now the 2-0, and there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Mateo, the runner at second with 1 away. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And this is bobbled now by Cano. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, David Fader. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Darius Pickett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
In there, 2-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Ramos over to his right, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. Binghamton leads it 1-0. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
In now, Jeff McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Left side, but well foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Striding into the box, Juan Lagares. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Runner goes for second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
The 1-2. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Ralph Garrett gets the W on the mound. Jacob deGrom lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score. First for the victorious